Hi, I'm Professor Seth Chandler from the University of Houston Law Center. In a prior video, I suggested that there might soon come a time in which one could upload a PDF to some website and basically then have it treat the contents as sort of part of the ChatGPT engine, and you could ask questions based on your custom content. Evidently, I didn't have to wait very long, and we now have such a website. It's produced by a woman named Sophia Yang. I will provide a link to her video in the comments and a link to this website, but she's done what appears to be an excellent job in producing a simple interface, and I'm just going to show you quickly how to use it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to choose what sort of data we want to add here, and I'm going to choose to add the restatement of the law of liability insurance, Chapter 2, just because it's something I've been teaching recently. It's going to need my Open API key, and I'm just going to go and get that, and I'm going to paste it here and hope that it's, yeah, good, it's encoded. All right, and so now we've done the basic setup, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question of it. And the question I'm going to ask is a pretty basic hypothetical, and so we'll just write it down. It's that, let's see, David has, or let's make it a grocery store. Grocery store had grocery of the lawsuit by Sally. Okay, so that's a basic question in insurance law. And now we're going to run this. It is going to charge me a little bit of money to run some stuff through ChatGPT, but I'm cheap and it's not too much, so we're going to press run, and this shouldn't take too long. All right, so we're running, and I don't know, you guys can count on your own. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'll just sort of tell you how long it took. Okay, so that took another 5-6 seconds. It was not long at all. And here you can see the question that I asked, and it's going to say that Inventive does have a duty to defend. That's true. That's true regardless of whether the injury was caused by Sally. It can reserve its rights on grounds of intentional harm. It might provide an independent defense here. That's exactly right, because that's an overlapping fact. If it does reserve the right to contest coverage, there's a risk that the defense of the suit may be handled in a manner that increases the likelihood that Inventive will be able to avoid coverage. Yes, okay. And then more importantly, it's going to tell us the provisions that it thinks are closest to this. I'm not sure what these numbers are doing here. This may be an artifact of the PDF rather than anything that ChatGPT or this Sophia Yang has done. And it's going on what are the consequences of a duty to defend. So it has also found some examples that it thinks are relevant. And so my point is not exactly whether ChatGPT and this app have done a perfect job in analyzing this problem, but to suggest that this dream that I had, which I thought would be realized soon, that you could simply upload a PDF and have it do the analysis has taken, I don't know, a week or two to actually come out, and my suspicion is that this is hardly the last word in these sorts of interfaces. For example, there's no provision here to have multiple PDFs included. Some of these advanced settings, I'm not quite sure what they mean. But in any event, this is now quite possible, and I think this document is about 100 pages to give you an idea of the volume that's been set up, and I'm guessing this ended up costing me about 3-4 cents, which I think is okay. All right, that was it. Thanks.